We walk into Gluttony's apartment, and we're greeted by his dog Ganny immediately. Ganny walks up to me and sniffs my hand, then my shoes, and promptly loses interest. The dog walks back over to his bed and lays down.
Well guys, welcome back to another episode of Sinsations. Last time I left you off on the Gluttony route. We went to the gym, we saw his master slong, we worked out really hard, we can't keep up with this, and he overeats and compensates by exercising. So let's get into it and see what's up next.
See? He's a good dog. Aren't you, Ganny? Yeah, you...
Gluttony using a pet voice to address Ganny is actually pretty cute. Gluttony doesn't seem like the type to have a soft spot for pets, but looks are deceiving, I guess.
Also, I forgot to mention, it's probably been a few days or even a week since last week, in which I missed like 3 days worth of videos. I just want to say sorry for that. I went on a trip to Istanbul. Unfortunately, the trip was sort of extended in a way that was out of my hands and out of my control, and that sort of resulted in some videos not being uploaded like I would have wanted them to, because I wasn't able to record videos like I would have wanted to, so, you know, I'm sorry for that. So I'm trying to get back on track now. Yeah, so let's just keep going.
Gluttony's apartment is decorated pretty simplistic. He has a few trophies for swimming, a modest TV, a sofa, and a few chairs seated around his dining room table.
Okay, so the pizza will be here in 20 minutes. You want to sketch out some ideas for the logo? It's going to be great to show the kids a sweet logo.
Sure. You have a paper and pencil?
I do, somewhere. Let me look around. Go ahead and have a seat anywhere.
Gluttony disappears around a corner, so I walk over to his dog and give him a few pets. The dog pants happily and rolls over, so I give him a belly rub before standing and sitting on Gluttony's sofa. Ganny comes over and sits next to me, probably because he wants more pets. I oblige him. Gluttony returns shortly with a notebook and a pencil and comes over to sit beside me on the couch.
Glad Ganny likes you. He's kinda lazy, so it must mean he thinks you're special.
He's probably just lazy from the heat. Vegas can have pretty high temperatures for a husky.
Yeah, I leave my air conditioning on for him when I'm out. It's not bad. I'm gonna take him for a run after dinner, because it gets cooler outside at night. You're welcome to join us if you want.
I'll have to see how much energy I have.
Not a problem. So anyway, here's the pencil and paper. I don't have any ideas for the logo, so you're kind of on your own.
That's fine. Let's see. What should I sketch?
Several sketches of Piranha, artistic rendition of Gluttony. I don't remember what he likes. I'm just gonna do the squid with a pirate hat.
Gluttony scoots close and watches as I draw. I decide to have some fun with Gluttony's swim team logo before actually drawing the logo. I draw a large one-eyed squid with a pirate hat and show it to Gluttony.
I think he liked the piranhas. Damn it.
What do you think?
Well, I mean, it would work for our current team name, but I thought we were gonna draw something for the Planet Swole Piranhas.
Honey, it's been like a week plus since I've played. I don't remember what your team name was. I'm sorry.
We are. I'm just joking. Can't believe you don't like the pirate hat.
I do like the pirate hat. It's just a squid. We're trying to be fierce, like a piranha.
Squids can be fierce.
Alright. I'll get serious. I draw a new logo, with a cartoon piranha leering menacingly at a guppy. What do you think?
Wow, you can just draw these things spur of the moment. That's incredible. I love it. Can't wait to show the team tomorrow at practice.
I'm glad you like it. And I hope they like it too.
I know they will. In fact, why don't you come tomorrow so you can see the reactions? You could probably swim a bit too, since your muscles will be sore.
That sounds good, but I can already feel my legs stiffening. I might have to pass on the swimming.
There's the pizza. Perfect timing.
Ganny hops up to go greet the pizza delivery driver. Gluttony grabs his wallet and pulls out a $20 and $5 bill. He opens the door and greets the driver like an old friend.
Joe, great to see you. I'm starving.
Good to see you too, John. Total is 2103.
First of all, how is that many pizzas only 2103? Second of all, why is the pizza man blushing?
Here's 25, my man. You keep that change and keep on that grind, alright?
Thanks, John. Have a good one.
Gluttony shuts the door, sets the 4 pizzas on his counter.
Ah, cheesy goodness. This is my favorite pizza place. It's called Pizza Crush. Here's your pizza, Kosuke. Extra cheese.
I've never heard of Pizza Crush. Are they local?
They are. The owner has been in Vegas for like 25 years or something.
That's cool. I like trying non-chain restaurants.
Same. Some of the finest foods can be found in a back alley, I always say.
Some of the finest drugs.
I don't know. Back alleys can be scary if you're not a tall, muscular dude.
Well, then you just have to go to the back alley diners with a tall, muscular dude, like me.
True. Thanks for the pizza.
It's the least I can do since you're helping me out with the logo. I really appreciate it.
It's no problem at all. We start eating the pizza, and it's delicious, as I'd expect from anywhere Gluttony decides to eat. Gluttony takes some of the meat toppings from his pizza and throws them to Ganny, who leaps up and catches them excitedly.
Ganny loves to have a little snack before a run. He knows he's gonna get to go out soon, so he's more active now.
How long do you take him out?
Well, we've still got a couple of hours before the sun goes down completely. There's a small dog park I usually take him to daily. He needs his exercise, just like anyone.
Cool. I'll come with you guys. Dogs are fun to play fetch with.
Awesome! You hear that, Ganny? You're gonna have a new friend to play with.
Ganny wags his tail excitedly at Gluttony's voice. Gluttony reaches down and pets him, then slides 2 empty pizza boxes beside the full ones. I hadn't even seen him finish 1 pizza, much less 2.
Do you like the pizza?
He loves pizza. He actually eats more pizza than Gluttony, maybe.
It's great. I just eat a bit slower than you do.
I understand. But if you keep up with a workout like mine, you'll be burning so many calories. You might waste away to nothing if you don't eat something every hour.
I may or may not be able to keep it up. Time will tell.
Somehow this doesn't feel that healthy regardless of whether or not you exercise. I mean, all this overeating, even if you exercise it away, it just doesn't seem right.
We continue eating, and I finish 2 slices before I feel full. Gluttony devours each slice in 4 to 5 bites. It's kind of fascinating.
Alright, time to go to the park. Ganny, who wants to go to the park?
Ganny jumps up and down excitedly and runs over to the door. Gluttony gets his leash and attaches it to Ganny's collar. I notice Gluttony has both of his finished pizza boxes under his arm, probably to throw them in a dumpster on the way. I like that he keeps his apartment clean. We exit Gluttony's apartment and walk down the stairs. Ganny seems to want to run, so Gluttony jogs slowly, to allow for my abused muscles. I hobble after them like an old man.
Don't worry, Kosuke. The park is close by, and there's plenty of benches.
We lightly jog to the park. Thankfully, Gluttony was accurate. It was almost within view as soon as we left his apartment. The park is emptying now, as the time gets late. Gluttony takes off Ganny's leash and pulls out a few rubber balls.
Look at the cute doggies in the background. Look at them.
Ganny stamps his feet excitedly, while waiting for Gluttony to throw them. Gluttony throws one, an impressive long-distance throw. Ganny takes off to retrieve the ball, while I park my exhausted ass on a nearby bench and watch.
So, I'd say today's test date went pretty well.
Did it? I mean, what's your metric on for basing on? Well, I can't talk. What's your metric for basing that?
I'd agree. I'm glad it's gone well.
Do I not have to keep up with you to date you? I mean, is it okay if I just sit on my ass the whole time?
Where are you staying tonight?
I figured I'd get a hotel room, unless you don't mind me staying at your place.
I'd love to have you over. I mean, not for sex or anything, obviously. That would be a rude assumption and put inappropriate pressure on the situation.
Okay, please just have sex with me already. That's what we're all here for. But, another man just willing to take me in off the street. Thank you. I mean, I don't know what else to say. Thank you so much. 'Cause I'm
I
broke.
don't have any intentions, just so you know. But you can totally stay over if you want.
I'd like to. We still have to go present the logo to the swim team tomorrow anyway.
True, and maybe get you involved with the swim team. It's a young adult team, so it's 18 and older. We just casually compete too. We're not hardcore.
I don't know if I'm ready to be on a swim team when I'm so out of shape. Ganny returns with the ball, and Gluttony throws another one for him.
It's all good. The team is only 16 people, so we're kind of a close-knit group. I'm sure you'd get along well with them.
I'm sure I would. Maybe I'll just come watch what you do tomorrow. Make a decision from there.
Cool with me.
Ganny comes back again with the ball, and Gluttony gives him a hug and ruffles his head.
Good boy, Ganny. You're such a good boy. And so handsome. Yeah, you.
Gluttony throws the ball again, comes over to sit down next to me.
So, we've talked a lot about me and my interests. Do you have any goals or things you're working on currently?
Is he throwing that ball at my face?
Lucifer's test, I think to myself. Well, I'm looking at finding friends and a stable place to live right now. Once that's accomplished, probably going to be looking for work.
I can definitely help out with the friends part. And maybe more, once we figure out if we really like each other, you know? I'm a little old-fashioned. I don't really jump straight into relationships. I want things to be meaningful and long-term.
Okay, give it 2 days. I'll be sucking on that fat slab of salami.
That's really sweet and sincere. And it's good to know what you want in a relationship.
Yeah! Most people that ask me out do so because of the looks. At least, people tell me I'm good-looking.
You are good looking.
I mean, I don't like the goatee, but is that even a goatee? No, that's not a goatee. Goatee is on your chin. But he's got his, like, right there. I don't know what that is. I don't think you'd call it a goatee. Well, I don't like whatever it is that's on your face.
Thanks. But it's hard to tell who just wants to get in the pants and who wants to have a life together, you know? I got other things going on to get too caught up in the drama of dating and hopping from one relationship to the next.
What do you have going on other than eating and going to the gym?
I have a dog and my job and fitness to work on. Doesn't leave a whole lot of room for casual dating.
That's not a lot.
I get it. I'd like something long-term too, just so you know we're on the same page. I'm just a bit unable to commit to something just yet, for reasons beyond my control.
Totally get it, man. And I sure am fine with dating and stuff until you figure things out. You've got a swimmer's body, and I find that super attractive, not gonna lie.
Thanks. I have perfected it by sitting at a desk and drawing.
Hey, some people are blessed with good looks regardless of what they do. No harm in that.
Ganny returns from fetching another ball and jumps onto Gluttony and I. I laugh and cuddle him, and Gluttony gives me a ball.
Toss one for him. He seems to like you a lot.
I throw the rubber ball, and Ganny runs off to fetch it. I can tell Gluttony likes that his dog likes me. Is he so friendly with most people?
I'd say he's about 50-50 on people. Sometimes he really likes people, and other times he ignores them.
I see. Ganny runs back with the ball and deposits it in front of the bench. Gluttony picks it up and tosses it one last time.
It's getting dark outside. We should probably head back. This park is where drug dealers meet after hours. Not really the violent drug dealers, more like weed and stuff. But I don't like being around it anyway.
Sounds good to me.
But I want some kush. Is that what you call marijuana?
Gluttony calls for Ganny, who had stopped to examine and run around another dog. He waved to the other dog's owner and knelt down to attach Ganny's leash. Ganny is noticeably less energetic than when we left the apartment.
All right, Ganny, let's head home.
We walk home at a leisurely pace, allowing Ganny to stop and investigate any stray bits of trash or hydrants he walks past. In just a few minutes, we're back in Gluttony's apartment.
So, the swim team practices daily, Monday through Friday, at 8 a.m. till 10:30 a.m. So we should get some good rest before tomorrow. I don't really have a second bed here, and it's probably not cool to sleep in the same bed. So is the couch fine to sleep on for now?
It's cool to sleep on the same bed. Oh my god.
That'll be great.
No problem. Ganny will be out here to keep you company too. If you need the bathroom, it's right to the left of my bedroom. I'll go grab you some pillows and a blanket.
Don't be surprised if you feel someone crawling under your blankets in the middle of the night.
Thanks again. I appreciate it. I lean down to give Ganny a few scratches. I sit down on the couch, and he puts his head on my lap for more affection. He's a cute dog. A short minute later, Gluttony comes back with the pillow and blankets.
Alright, that should be good. I'm gonna go pass out. If you need any drinks or anything during the night, help yourself.
Thanks. Have a good night. I'll see you tomorrow.
Sweet dreams!
Gluttony saunters off to his bedroom and shuts the door. It's kind of endearing how he doesn't go for easy sex, considering his looks. He could have all the sex he wants, but wants something more meaningful.
I don't know. He might smell too much like pizza grease for casual sex.
I like that about him. He's not willing to commit to something unless he's sure about it. Ganny drags his bed over to the couch and lays down next to me. I fluff my pillows and spread out the blanket. The couch, while not very spacious, is comfortable. In less than a minute, I'm in a deep, dreamless sleep.
Uh-oh. Am I doing something wrong again?
Man, there's something so nice about gluttony and lust. I totally ship them.
Okay.
Totally.
Apparently, I'm not doing something bad this time. It's just usually whenever we get our little meanwhiles and hells, Judas has to be knocking my seduction skills.
I don't know, I think lust and sloth is my one true pairing. Gluttony is just so much bigger and so much more active. Why would lust ever end up with someone like him? Lust hates physical exercise outside of sex.
Actually, jerk. Lust probably sees the benefit of being with someone like gluttony because they don't have any wild expectations. They're a simple, down-to-earth type of guy. The type you can take home to mom.
Sloth could definitely be taken home to mom too. Far less intimidating than some massive bodybuilder. Sloth is also wealthy and a lot of parents care about that.
What are you idiots blathering about? Get back to work.
Lucifer, don't be so angry.
Yes, my lord.
Oh.
Good morning, Kosuke.
I startle awake as a cheerful Gluttony barges into the living room. The first thing I notice is the sun has just started to come up. The second thing I notice is I cannot move. My muscles have decided to mutiny, and even slight movements send sharp pangs of pain through my body. I groan out a pained greeting to Gluttony. Good morning.
Is something wrong? Oh, I recognize that face. Your muscles, right? Feels like you can't move at all, I bet.
I groan something inarticulate, and Gluttony laughs sympathetically. Ganny looks at me quizzically from his bed and yawns.
Here,
Oh,
let
dear.
me help. We've got plenty of time before practice. Then I'll make us breakfast.
Okay, just a normal, friendly back rub, nothing sexual yet.
Gluttony sits down gently next to me and places my paralyzed legs over his. He gently massages my calves and thighs, applying greater and greater pressure. It hurts, but it also feels so good.
Now, a massage isn't going to make these muscles feel no pain, but it can certainly loosen them up so they can function. The best thing to do right now would be to do some light exercise, even though I know that's not what you want. But I'm telling the truth.
Thanks. Gluttony continues to massage my legs before standing up and gently turning me over. His hands press into my back and arms, and he continues massaging.
Yeah, I can feel how tight your back is.
Hell yeah.
Gluttony expertly massages me into a functional state, his hands moving up and down my body with practiced ease. He moves down to my lower back and skips completely over my butt. He's such a gentleman, but I'm kinda disappointed.
There, how's that feel?
Like only 5 cars ran over me instead of 10.
Well, as you move around more, the pain will fade. It's a good thing, honestly.
I don't know about that. He's gonna feel like this all day.
Now for breakfast. Do you like eggs and bacon?
Yeah.
Awesome. I just got a couple of dozen eggs, so I'll whip those up while the bacon fries. You can continue laying down if you want. Should be ready in about 10 to 20 minutes.
Okay, I'll lay here for a few more minutes. Gluttony walks to his kitchen and starts some music playing on his outdated boombox. It's some boy band from several years ago. He hums along to the song happily as he takes out a bunch of ingredients for breakfast. He pours some dog food for Ganny, who immediately runs over and starts eating.
I don't mean to brag, but I'm a great cook.
Gluttony grabs a spatula and strikes a pose. I laugh and struggle to sit up. I'm okay at cooking too, but breakfast foods aren't my specialty.
We can cook together sometime.
I nod and pull my legs off the sofa. It feels like I'm 100 pounds heavier than I was yesterday. Gluttony puts a whole package of bacon onto his skillet, and the smell is heavenly. Ganny sits by the stove and waits, obviously accustomed to getting a few pieces.
Your dog must have constant diarrhea from all this human food.
Here, Ganny. Need to get that protein so you can grow big and strong, don't you? Yes, you do.
A few more minutes pass as Gluttony cooks 24 eggs in a large skillet. The smell is making my stomach rumble. I get up from the sofa and hobble weakly to the dining table. Gluttony pulls out a chair for me and pours a glass of orange juice. Gluttony adds a few handfuls of shredded cheese to the eggs, then scoops out a serving and puts some bacon on the dish.
Here you go. The best thing to eat after a good workout. Protein.
Thanks. I take the dish and devour it, similar to Gluttony's own pace of eating. Gluttony eats several times more than me, but I guess he needs it. I somewhat understand now. We finish eating shortly, and Gluttony whisks the plate and empty cups into his dishwasher. He wipes down the counter and stovetop, and fastens Ganny's leash.
I'm taking Ganny out real quick. I'll be right back. Feel free to freshen up in the bathroom if you want to.
I think I will take a quick shower, thanks. Gluttony nods and ruffles Ganny's head, getting him excited.
Aren't we going to the pool? That's enough of a shower, isn't it?
They leave and I head directly to the bathroom. My muscles ache for a really hot shower. I wriggle painfully out of my clothes and look at myself in the mirror. I imagine myself with muscles similar to Gluttony and wonder how long it would take to get there. As I'm daydreaming, my mind wanders to what it would be like to have sex with Gluttony. My dick stiffens slightly, thinking about Gluttony massaging me. I'm sore, but my dick wants attention. What should I do?
Have a good shower?
Okay, I don't know what you saw or what you think you saw, but you're disgusting, and I don't know.
I blush briefly. Gluttony's stern but knowing smirk clear evidence he heard what I did in the shower. I decide to just own what I've done.
Honey, you should not have such a smirk on your face. Like, it is so creepy that you were listening in.
Yeah, it was nice and hot, just like I like it.
That's good. I've taken Ganny out for his run, so we can head over to Planet Swole whenever you're ready. I'm excited to see the team's response to the new logo and name.
I'm ready whenever you are.
Alright then, let's head over.
Gluttony gives Ganny a parting pat, and we walk outside. We're back at Planet Swole before I know it. Gluttony thankfully walks slowly, so my aching legs could keep up with him. He's pretty considerate. I like that about him.
Okay, I'm gonna go change. You can sit in the bleachers if you'd like. I'll introduce you when we have our team meeting.
Sounds good. I walk to the pool area. The sharp tang of chlorine assaults my nose. I notice several people by the pool, going through stretching routines. Many of the swimmers are extremely good-looking. It's like everyone at Planet Swole has unnatural good looks, including Gluttony.
God, there's so many backgrounds in this game. Are they all, like, original? Because it's like, there's so many of them. They're all so good.
I take a seat on the bleachers and wait for Gluttony to arrive. Men and women mill about, casually chatting and stretching. Finally, Gluttony leaves the locker room.
Alright everyone, come on over. We have a new potential recruit.
Again, a little too... this 20-pack is a little too much for me.
Gluttony walks over by me, and the team members shuffle over slowly, gathering around me.
This is Kosuke, and he's been very kind in helping us with the new name and logo for the team. I think last time we met, we had agreed on a couple of different options, but Kosuke developed a logo for the Planet Swole Piranhas. I think this will really be a great change for our branding. Yeah, feast your eyeballs on Kosuke's logo. It's great. So, we brand ourselves under that.
Yeah, murmur,
so
you
swimsuits
bitches.
and swim caps would have that logo on it. Does anyone dislike it?
Fortunately, nobody dislikes the logo enough to speak up. A few people comment on how it's awesome.
Sweet. I'll get on ordering those things for the team. If you have a specific suit size you want, let me know within the week, and I'll get that taken care of. Also, we have a swim meet this weekend, starting at 6 a.m. If you guys want to register for it, today is your last chance. I'll be there, obviously.
The team members nod, and Gluttony claps his hands together.
Alright guys, warm-up is 500 meters freestyle, 500 meters of your choice. Let's get to it.
Gluttony's team heads down to the shallow end of the pool and starts getting in. Gluttony walks over to me, smiling.
I'll need some help putting the logo onto the computer, but the team loved it, just like I knew they would. Thanks again for the help. It wasn't a huge priority, but I like having a team name that everyone can get behind. Good for team spirit and stuff, you know?
Yep. So what do you do for coaching? Do you get in and swim too?
Only sometimes. I just check for people that have specific problems in their swim styles and try to correct them. Help out with stretches, diving forms, that type of stuff. Sometimes there's a medical emergency. Someone has to be around in case bad things happen.
That's true. Your team has a competition tomorrow?
Yeah. We don't really compete for medals, although those are nice. We're mostly competing against ourselves, trying to get the best times we can as an individual and team.
That's cool. Maybe I'll come cheer you on tomorrow.
Aw, you do that? That'd be great. I'm pretty fast for the 18 and up age group, so you might get to see me win a gold. But I'm gonna go pretend like I'm coaching and not thinking about you. See you in a bit.
I blush as Gluttony walks away. I think it's the only time Gluttony has openly flirted with me. I must be making some progress, regardless of how slow it is. Gluttony watches the swimmers and makes notes on his clipboard.
A gay guy is like, I care about making a deep, having a deep relationship with someone before I have sex with them, and what he means by that is he likes waiting a week before he fucks somebody. It's like, okay, sis.
I assume it's for things to talk about once the actual practice begins. All things considered, since meeting Gluttony, he's been a pleasant surprise. I wasn't sure what to expect with him, but I've been enjoying him so far. Maybe Gluttony and I could work out. The question is, how to make him feel the same. Gluttony seems busy with his team, so I'm just gonna head out and, I don't know. I'll take some initiative and go work out, I guess. Didn't he say it's good to work out even if you're sore? I'll come back in a bit. I walk to the treadmills and start one up. The place is pretty empty this early. I like that. I still don't feel comfortable at a gym.
Alright guys, but this is where I'm going to end this episode of Sinsations for today, so I hope you all enjoyed watching. When we come back in the next episode, we'll see if, we'll see exactly how much longer it's going to take for Gluttony to fuck us. I mean, I feel like it took Greed a while before he even fucked us. Like, is it going to take even longer than that? Well, I mean, we'll find out, but I'd like to thank all my patrons for supporting me at the Aiden tier and above, and their names are Blue Lagoon, Ray is My Way, Jesse Olson, NQS. So thank you guys so much for supporting me. And I thank all my patrons for supporting me and making it possible for me to play games like this on my channel. So when we come back in the next episode, hopefully we'll be pretty close to a sex scene. Bye, guys.